All right.
Cheers.
Coming at you live.
Melted and live.
Well, Aaron nearly melted his internet.
I'd just like to say thank you very much, guys, for just being patient with us. I just had a work call. That's my technical issue, so I had to kind of get that sorted really, really quickly. So I thank you very much for being very, very patient with us. Welcome. Welcome. Toy Division, we're back. It's hot.
It is hot.
It's
very
hot.
hot.
So,
We're
guys,
Lovely.
We've all got vests
how we
on.
doing?
Yet again, me and Aaron have managed to somehow colour coordinate with the vest and the glasses and the.
I was going to say this. You guys have matched up again.
We are literally becoming drift compatible right now.
I've got a special reps for Jesus shirt on. You see,
Jesus needs those reps.
that's motivation for when I used to go down the gym. It's been a while. Now it's like sausage bats for Jesus.
Mine's a nice kind of hard times clothing one, kind of a summary. So it's shrunk in the wash.
Hand store. I don't know where it is. It's actually a shooting range in Florida, I think. But I got it in Brighton. I don't know. Anyway, it's the only top that still fits me because it hasn't shrunk in the wash.
All your clothes are
I know, right?
I understand.
I know. Seems to be a going thing over this lockdown.
Everything's just getting smaller. Apart
Dude,
from
not after this heat wave, though. We must be sweating out. It'll be fine. Yeah. I think the person on the train next to me today got drunk on my sweat.
You're just fermenting on the train.
Joking. Yeah, I'm joking.
Bad vibes for everyone. That is. No one comes off well from that.
I'm joking.
I will maybe turn the light on a bit later on, but at the moment I'm trying to turn the light off to not make it hotter in here.
I've got one light on.
Well, I had to turn the lights on because I've got no natural light. Yeah, it's hot.
Hot.
It's shiny, apparently. I'm not really that sweaty, but it looks like, I don't know, in my picture I look like I'm dripping.
I'm super shiny. Super shiny. Oh,
super shiny. Super shiny. Right, guys, let's start this Toy Division off. How is everyone in the chat? How are we doing? Kieran is wishing you a happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Kieran. Thank you. It was
Budget Toys, how's it going? Liken, how you doing, buddy?
Nice
Sorry I couldn't be there.
Pickup, Baz.
Yeah, I've seen it. Well done, mate. Good charity shop find. Some Hasbros.
I mean, if Barry if he carries on like that, I'm just gonna have to stop seeing his notifications because every time I'm like, damn it, I go to the charity shop and find a pair of shoes that I don't need or want, but I never find toys.
I thought you were going with if Baz keeps up, you're going to be moving yourself to Scotland. I was like, don't do it. You drink enough.
Right.
Stormy T, how's it going? Tommy Toothpaste, how you doing, mate? Ricey 420, how you doing, my friend? Brad B Skating, how you doing, Brad? I hope you are well. Yes, you wanted the vests. We gave you the vests.
Best of the best. I don't own a string vest.
If I had a string vest, do you know how hard they are to find? I've not looked that hard, but I did look for one once and I couldn't find one. Proper like Rabsy Nesbitt style.
Yeah. Get the old knotted hanky on as well.
Yeah.
Alan,
what sandwich you can get.
Retro Shed, have you all just come home from the Rabsy?
Aaron, do you know who Rabsy Nesbitt is?
No.
That's a genuine question because it's probably went off TV. Like genuinely, that's not me being.
Yeah, it must be really early 90s, maybe.
It was like early mid 90s, like super Scottish comedian, pretty funny. But yeah, was famous for wearing a like curry stained string vest. That was his thing.
Idol.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like.
I
remember it being.
I just googled him.
Right. I remember it being super funny. I couldn't understand it all as a child, but I remember it being super funny. But who knows how that stood up in time? It could be the most un-PC thing ever at this point.
I saw a thing going around of Harry Enfield and Chums, and it was just like, is this funny now? And it was like a skit. And I was like, oh man, I remember I don't know if I remember that exact skit, but I remember loving Harry Enfield and Chums.
Was that when Kathy Burke, was that the program Kathy Burke was sitting with Paul Whitehouse and Harry Enfield, talking about that money and the class divide with regards to money, and she was looking back on their Wayne and Wayneetta slob sketches. And
no. Harry Enfield was a dad, and he was meeting his son and his son's very special friend.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great comedy from back in the day. It's probably cancelled a few people's careers if it got resurfaced now.
I saw an episode of The Young Ones the other day and was like, "Ooh, can't say that anymore." So, yeah.
But that's still
Kieran,
I really enjoyed The Young Ones.
Well. Dave Toys, how you doing?
Hey, David.
Pete, how you doing?
Good to see you on Sunday, my friend. Thank you very
Happy
much.
belated birthday. Oh.
Now, what are we talking about here? Because if we're talking about Alvin, Simon, and Theodore, oh no, Chip and Dale. Sorry.
Oh, funny guy.
Retro Getter, how you doing, my friend?
Good evening,
Hope you are well.
Your videos
Chubby,
my tomorrow watch.
Doing? Blue Harvest Toys, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Reek, how you doing, my friend? Guess that's a little hot under the collar of all this vest action going on.
So much vest action.
It's good, man.
It's unreal.
Well, actually, you might be able to see my pink shoulders where I got really sunburned on the weekend.
You might, yeah. I was going to go fully shirtless, but then I realised that would.
I don't think you're allowed nips out.
That would cut into Aaron's advertising money because
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. The rated PG-13 superstar.
Who's So, do you all have good weekends?
Yeah, I went down to the coast. It was lovely.
Nice.
What did I do? I watched sport. Didn't do much. Sunday, I had a nice. It was a fairly fruitless car boot, but I had a really nice morning with our pal Himesh. We talked about a lot of wrestling.
Was he excited for Money in the Bank?
Dude, Money in the Bank was good. Good. It was good. Start to finish, it was good. And then bits of, I don't know if you've seen or heard about Raw. There's some really good moments, and there's some moments that made me want to put my foot through the television. Classic.
That was the Monday night.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't even finished watching Money in the Bank yet.
There is some moments. There is some proper moments, but there is also a couple of quite irritating bits.
Okay.
So we'll talk about it when you've seen it all anyway.
Well, I mean, I got to the men's match. I saw who won that, and I'm not really bothered about Edge and Roman. So
it's worth watching. It's worth watching. Trust me. Where the end is, just skip to the end. Okay. Hey, Rob.
You can't do shirtless, Dan. Aaron needs every bit of that. Whoa. Whoa. It's 43p a month.
43p.
Let's get it right. I do need that 43p.
For $5.99 a month, you could go over to my OnlyFans and see a lot more.
All right. So yeah, nice one. Yeah, I went to the Only Booty on the Saturday and got a nice little haul. So happy days. And
you had a good weekend.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to get up, so I'm glad that you went.
Yeah, it was good. It was like you could tell the booties hadn't been on for a while. Like it was packed seller wise, but also loads of buyers.
Yeah,
so it was hard.
I was too tired. I was too tired I was in my car for 7 hours on a Friday. I went to see my friend that lives in Cheddar. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Cheddar. I drove through Cheddar Gorge and mountain goats literally jump in front of your car. It's quite stressful, and it was a thousand.
Good fun though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. After like 3.5 hours, I was ready to not be driving at that point. But anyway, so yeah, I decided to treat myself to a line on Saturdays. But I'm glad you went and got some bits. It's good.
Yeah, definitely. Finished tour rush. How you doing, my friends?
Mr. Dave.
Doing. Colin, you all right, mate? Oh. Kieran's back on your case, man.
Right, there it is. That's all right. As long as you pay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Right. So yeah. Right. Who wants to go first? Anyone actually got anything to show off?
I've got a couple of bits. Nothing.
I've got a couple of bits, but I'll go last because I've got a couple of surprise entries for you two.
Do you want me to go first then?
Why don't you go first?
I'll go first. I'm going to go turn the light on because it's actually getting darker a lot quicker than I thought. Crack on.
Okay. So if you guys remember the other week, I got my my Billary Hillary Garbage Pail Kid.
Yep.
Funko thing. So this week the companion figure of Donald Dumpty turned up. So I got Hillary Billary and Don Dumpty. So there's that.
So that's you done with them now, or have you still got?
No, I've got another one turned up.
Yeah.
Which is the depending on if you want to call him Pimple Pete or Corroded Carl.
Right.
But I got him from America, but I only needed that.
Oh, no way.
Exactly, zit cream.
So yeah, so I'm not going to tell you how much I spent just to get that, but I don't want to think about it ever again. But I've already Derby Collector Steve, he's collecting these as well now. So I posted my other one of these off to him today because I just needed that. So I've got one more coming in the post, and then I just need one, and then I'm 100% complete, and that is that. So that'd be good.
Nice.
Keep an eye on that. There's another range of figures I'm looking at that I have a lot of, but there's 3 or 4 I don't have, and I'm thinking about getting them. But annoyingly, they're all on card, and they're like between 50 and 100 quid each. But I would have to open them.
I mean, that sounds like an opening party. Let's go shirts off. Let's do it. I mean,
yeah. So I'll have a think about that. I might just go hog wild and get them all. This is new for this, but if you'd seen my Instagram, you know that I treated myself to baby Selwyn, which is the
most terrifying thing.
Well, if you've seen Brain Dead or Dead
Yeah,
Alive,
like Andy was talking about the other day with me. He loves it. He was like, "Where did he get it from?" I was like, "I think it's one of a kind. Like, I don't think."
No, it's not. It is. I say it's custom made. Again, check my Instagram. There's a company in America that makes various oddities and like weird props, but they're like professionally made. And this went to a guy called Ash, who has a really impressive horror collection of like props and screen new stuff, and it's amazing. He's called Dr. Satan, Doc Satan on Instagram. If you like horror paraphernalia, follow him up.
Show him up against it. Like, how big is it actually? Towards like
life size. It's like a little baby.
No.
Yeah. So that's baby Selwyn from Brain Dead. No, not having it. It's not happening. Basically, Ash was selling some other stuff. Like he makes things like from the film The Thing, like the head spider. He hand makes. He's brilliant. Dr. Satan, check him out. And he basically put a thing up on Instagram and just said, "Oh, I'm making space for some new stuff. Like, give me a message if there's anything you've seen that I have you might want. Worst I can do is say no." And I was like, because I saw he had that in the background like 6 months ago. So I'm like, wait, and he was like, yeah, I'd let that go. And I'm like, so again,
as long as you're happy. As long as you're happy.
I won't say how much I paid for it. It's not outrageous. I thought it was quite fair, but it's because of my love for Brain Dead. It's literally one of my favorite things that I own now. Could only be beaten by something from some merchandise from Bad Taste.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take Cloverfield off you then if that's your new favourite thing, because you can't have two really favourite things.
I'm allowed to want to keep more than one thing. Surely that seems
no. Gibbs.
What's your favourite thing, Aaron?
Nothing. I hate it all.
Oh, well, I'll leave you with that, and I'll take Vic off your hands because you can't like two things at once, can you? Jeez. Right. And then
Vic, you're going to dance.
She's like, has he got air conditioning? And then I only picked up one thing from my Sunday booting with Himesh. It's pretty nice one, but it's pretty cool. I spotted it in a bag, and I surprised myself that I recognised what it was. And it's that, which is the truck, and then I found the top that goes in it as well, and it's the truck from Indiana Jones. It's missing one of them at the front. Oh,
nice!
But that's about it. And so, like when he hangs onto the front and it falls down, and it's also got the whip at the back that drags him along, and then to wind that back in, you do something.
That is cool.
What you do? Who knows? Something. But anyway, so.
Would that fit G.I. Joe figures? Is that the 3.75, was it?
It's 375 scale, yeah. So, like, it's a weird one because I have literally no use for this. And, it's one of them that I bought it and then I immediately went, oh, why did I buy that? I don't need this. So it probably is for sale. Oh, I need that truck. So, yeah, I don't know how much they're worth. I don't know whatever, but it is almost certainly for sale. I just grabbed it up because I was like, panic bought, basically.
Is that the original one from the 80s, or is it a modern version?
It is 2007 Hasbro. So yeah, it's not the. Okay. I don't know. Is there an 80s one? I know there's an 80s line of all of them, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm kind of. For some reason I've got a picture in my head of like an advertisement of all the 80s figures.
Yeah,
and there's a truck there.
Well,
but maybe maybe they just stuck it in like as a generic truck and they never actually released it. But that is still cool though.
It's kind of cool, isn't it, man? And it's 3.75, so I guess it would fit a G.I. Joe Action Forcey scale.
I tell you what, Dan, that was the quickest £1,000 you ever made.
Yeah. I feel like it's worth a lot less than that. But yeah, man. Yeah, give us a message on Insta. We'll hook something up because I don't collect Indiana Jones. But there we go. So that's what I got on something. It's not a great haul, but that's what I got. So there we go.
It's decent. It is very good. Very good. Very good. Just Kolos, always welcome, never late. There's one from above. Just Baz, give me a shout if you need any identification with the Hasbros. Just do let. Yeah, I was leaving. Oh, sorry. But yeah, we can come back to it. But yeah, basically, it's up here somewhere. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, Baz, talk to Dan. He'll help it out. Your comments in there somewhere. Yeah. Also, he's asked, Christopher Aaron, do you have the Lightning Collection Cycle? No, I don't. And it's a very good price. Very good price. I've seen Game of seem to be got a lot of good stuff on sale at the moment. But it's one of those things. It kind of bugs me because like I only ever like it gets to a Monday and someone goes, "Oh, Game have put all this stuff on sale." It's like, "Oh, brilliant! Well, I won't have a chance to get there till Saturday," and then it's all probably gone. But I don't know. I haven't. I'm knowing about it.
Violin for you, there, mate. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Us real workers. Not these people that get 1 days off during the week.
To be fair, he works almost every weekend. I definitely wouldn't trade working in the week.
I'm only joking with you guys. Just got home from my flight. Let's talk about working.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you put a shift in, Kevin. Well done, mate. Yeah.
Kids quite horrible. Oh, I thought you meant kids.
Magician. He's a magician. So
and also
this will make more sense.
As he says, yes, the Enfield Toy Fair is on this Saturday. 100%. Followed on Sunday by the Tottenham Toy Fair. So spoilt for toy fairs this weekend, boys.
I think I've seen. Is there a Bulldog one as well somewhere?
Mega Malvern Mills. Yeah.
I've seen people on Instagram start to get their classic Barry Potter and car park passes for the.
I did get excited. I saw Big Kid Collectibles. I want to say Jamorian Toys and Common Collectibles put them up. And when I saw both of them, I did get little like feels.
Yeah,
well, I'm that weekend the weekend Stafford's on is a good weekend for toys as well because you've got Echo Base in Redditch on the Saturday, and then Stafford's about an hour drive further up north from Redditch.
What would it? I mean, there's probably no hope I'll be getting that weekend off, but
well, I might be going up and I'm going to try and find a hotel to stay at, and I might do both days.
Yeah,
but, yeah, definitely.
Send me some
weekend. I will. But yeah, so but yeah, mega weekends coming up for toys, which is good because I think this weekend might rain out. According to the website, the weather.
Enfield followed by Tottenham, and then the following weekend is Chatham.
Chatham. Nice.
I know this is a bit of an unnecessary pimp, and I don't mean it to be, but if anyone is watching this that wants anything specific brought, please let me know if you want to buy anything to Chatham. I've no idea what to take. You take a chance on saying big, and then it don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what to sell anymore. I mean, other than everything, all of it.
Ken made the original desert truck. See.
There you go.
Kieran's on the ball.
There you go. Yeah, this is definitely 2007. It's cool truck, but it's just not something that I followed you back, dude. Yeah, send me a message after this. I will get back to you.
How you doing? Yeah. Hope you're well. Excellent.
Mr. Aaron, what have you got?
Yeah.
Right, what have I got? I haven't really got anything for myself, like bought anything for myself apart from stuff that I kept from the car boot sale. So I know obviously Vic loves her Jurassic Park stuff, so I picked this up from the booty at the weekend, which is a old school Jurassic World lunch bag or wash bag thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to take the sticker off it.
Nice name sticker.
You have to get that sticker
yeah,
on.
it's also got Harry B on the bottom, so it was Harry's little lunch bag from back in the day. But I just thought
one of those. Can we reunite Harry with his lunch bag things on Facebook? See if you can get it shared in like the Philippines. Who knows? I see random stuff being shared. I'm like, who the hell? Like what? Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. Sort of what said
Harry B's like, yes, I lined the inside of it with bags of Coke back in the early 90s. I need it back.
Got that. I also got these. These were like my first find of the day. Was a couple of comics. So obviously the Tomb Raider Lara Croft ones for Vic.
Yeah.
And that's luckily it's number 1. So the DW Transformer line. So I'll give that a read.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Happy days. This little bad boy, which I showed off in the video, which I fell in love with. No idea what it's from.
Oh yeah, with the little dude inside.
But it's this little guy. It kind of looks like a baseball player, sort of.
Aaron, do you want to know something?
What?
I know what that is. Because
you got like some mega 35-inch version of it.
Oh, that's the thing you got.
Yep.
Oh, no way.
And then inside him. So does yours have a number 2 written on it?
No, I'm number 1.
Okay, so inside number 2. How big is your one? There's a little number 1. So your one's bigger.
It's big enough.
3. So there's it's like multiple robots in one. So that would be a version of this. So it's a Garbin. Yeah.
That is crazy.
There you go.
So that means this guy probably has one of them.
Somewhere.
Or had one of them.
Somewhere, yeah. Has. I mean, I don't know how many different versions were made, but what I'm saying is, if he has there you go, look, Bosch. So if he has a number on him and he's got a guy inside him, there may well be another bigger. It's like the Russian doll.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a manly version of the Russian dolls.
A manly version, yeah, sure.
No offense to anyone that collects Russian dolls.
I don't know, as you see things and you just kind of fall in love with it, really. Like, it's so quirky and stuff, and
it's cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool. But that's what it is.
Really
it's a Garbin robot, from the, I think,
nice
80s. I think they're cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it's got.
Aaron's like, I really like this until he checks it out and ka-ching, he's like, that's for sale.
Well, I'm pretty sure I looked up while you're talking. Let me just have a look. I looked up and there was some original in pack and whatever, and they were sort of £600.
I just like the kind of metally kind of. That's the thing with those sort of Japanesey sort of style toys. They're all made out of metal and stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, well made. Yeah,
but love it. And then from the same seller, which
you had a mega haul from that guy.
Yeah, like all that stuff from him.
You actually paid for it. I was like, what?
Because I said to him, I was like, oh, like it was kind of by fluke what all the stuff was. And I was like, okay. And then when I started picking stuff out, he was like, oh, you having a right old, like, bit of like a sort of geezer guy. I was like, yeah, you know, I love collecting all this sort of stuff. And he goes, oh, yeah, well, I'll tell you what, everything's different price in there, so just pick out what you want. And you know when someone says, oh, everything's different priced, it's like, oh, the ones you want are £35. Do you know what I mean? Like,
the cheap ones are the ones you don't want. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, we went through it. And he was like, oh, yeah, you got a few bits there. Yeah. Is £4 all right? Yes. So I picked up the Coleco Rambo.
For £4?
Yeah.
Dude, you got all of it for £4.
Check
out his YouTube video, you slack friend.
Oh, dude, I don't watch YouTube videos anymore. What's he missing?
I think he's missing the ammo thing that goes around his.
Oh yeah, he's missing an ammo belt. That's cool. Spinning round.
Oh! What you want to see the The knife in the back.
No, the thing next to it. Has he got both of his? Has he got both of his punch knives?
He's got one punch knife.
Oh man, even that's a treat. That's decent. That's decent. Really good. Nice one.
Oh, there's a camera.
Yeah.
Was he supposed to have two of them? Was he?
Just before we move on eBay at the moment for those sort of robots. Admittedly, they look brand new, but 425 quid, 360 quid, 550 quid.
For the one little one that he's got, or the complete one you've got.
The kind packs are free. They're different. I'm just saying that like they're cool. And they are worth something. But yeah.
So I just saw Kieran's comment.
It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. We know this by now.
Story of my life.
That Rambo is a touch. That's quality. Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, no, I'm well happy with that. And there was a few other bits that I picked out. I forgot to bring it with me actually. He had like this from the 1979, like bendy Hulk thing. But it was the Hulk from the TV series.
I thought I'd Hulk Hogan. Sorry. Okay, right, yeah.
Hulk, Marvel Hulk. But yeah, very very happy with that. And literally, no joke, that was the last stall that I performed, like on the very last aisle. So
that's
very very happy really with that. So yeah, that's it, guys. I think so. I'm just looking through the comments now, quickly. Alex, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Blue Harvest has got his retro bobbers. Did you get every color under the sun? I'm guessing. I'm assuming
the full range.
The rainbow. The Skittle ones.
It's called prototype edition. I've still got. Man, I'm so slack. I really need to tidy up. It's literally still sitting in the same spot I left it last week.
Lunch bags reunite. The rest of the Russian robo. Russian robo?
Yeah, actually went to Russian doll.
Russian doll.
Oh, yeah, cool. I'm with you now.
The problem is like, A, good luck with that, i.e., never going to happen. And B, we wouldn't even know what you were looking for. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different versions of it. But it's as it is, man. It's just sweet. It's just a sweet thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Mr. Andy.
Viking.
Jeez.
Oh, Andy, did you see the full-size doll thing? He was talking to me about the doll the other day. It's terrifying.
That's just for the Viking.
Awful.
I missed it. But then going back to that, sorry, I was trying to find it earlier. It is like mad to like what you can find. Like, I know you can find anything pretty much at a car boot sale, but a couple of years ago, I picked that out of a die-cast.
What is it? It looks almost like Starcom, Mantiforce, maybe. What is it?
No.
Big Gachi Man was that?
Yeah, it's from Science Ninja Team Gadget, whatever they call it, Battle of the Planets, G-Force, whatever you want to call it. But it was one of the later seasons where there was like a few of them that all combined together, and like basically, it makes a bigger version of that. You can see there the green one's there.
Yeah.
Obviously, this line's makes a bigger version that comes apart. But again, at the boot fair, and it's just like, that's why I love them.
That's the joy of the hunt.
That's why I love them. Love them.
Yeah.
Me and Andy could do a trucker trilogy. So he bought me a copy of Over the Top, because amazingly I don't actually have a copy of it. But then we're going to do Every Which Way But Loose, because I'm pretty sure Clint Eastwood is the trucker in that with an orangutan.
Yeah.
And then I think Big Trouble in Little China. Pretty sure Andy was telling me that Kurt Russell's a trucker and gets
Jack Burton is a trucker, but that's not really the story. But okay, that's cool.
It's got a truck in it, all right? We're doing a trucker marathon anyway.
Okay. I thought you should do like Next of Kin. Anyone remember in the comments? Remember the film Next of Kin? And it's not really trucky, but it's really rednecky, and I think you'd be into it.
I don't, but I mean,
man, the lineup of Next of Kin is like I'm gonna have to tell you who's in Next of Kin.
Okay.
All right.
Just very quickly, going to Aaron saying about great finds at boot fairs. This was my sole boot fair find. The card, it actually doesn't look that bad in the picture, but like it's washed to buggery. I don't know how it's still sticking on. Like it's all
Yes, right come off, isn't it?
everywhere. I don't know how it's still sticking on, to be fair.
Willpower.
And that was a panic buy. That was I do see how it's sticking on now. I'm looking at it. He's glued it, bless him. The guy in the corner there.
Oh, he's stapled it together.
What?
Andy.
But yeah, sorry.
Can I just cut? Sorry, I'm going to cut you off, and you can come straight back to this.
Yeah.
Right, next of kin, 1989. Patrick Swayze, Liam Neeson, Bill Paxton, Adam Baldwin, Helen Hunt, Ben Stiller, mate. It's Ted Levine, one of my favourite actors, Buffalo Bill.
Maybe Andy was talking to me about this the other night, and I was like, I have no idea.
The three brothers in it. They're like, it's like a family, and like it's about family, but not in a Vin Diesel way, and like a
family.
And it's Swayze, Liam Neeson, and Bill Paxton, which is like, come on.
That is a trio.
That sounds like a mega hit of people. I'm down to watch it now.
We'll do it.
It's got Swayze in it.
We'll grab the Viking up. When we're allowed to socialise, which is soon, I guess, us three will grab the Viking up and we'll watch Next of Kin.
Okay, I'm down.
Cool. Before Andy goes again, quickly, I forgot to show off that with that Rambo figure, also came with the Rambo.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
Advertisement thing for all the. I make. Take my Rambo grow.
I've been offered a few of these. I've been offered the helicopter and the I've almost bought the strike headquarters, but it's so big that all the vehicles to me are just like almost. Do you know what I mean? They're almost cool. The fact that the Defender has got 6 wheels makes it not cool to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, and then you got which one?
White Dragon.
He needs White Dragon.
Got. Oh geez, I just need White Dragon from that series.
If you want to check out Vintage Toy Rush's videos, he's been getting I think it's series 2 or possibly series 3. He's been getting I think he's getting mainly Argentina, I want to say.
Hard to find, man.
But they're awesome. There's a dude with it was a while back I watched the video. But he like sparks and he's got like a red dome on his head and it like flickers and
that's the lead. That's the lead with the bad guys, isn't it? He's like got an 8 there, it's cool, really cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Convoy. Boom. There you go, mate. What's more trucker based in a film called Convoy?
Woo, woo.
Big 10-9 there, Robert Ducky.
Jeepers Creepers, yeah.
And the leader of the Orphans gang from the Warriors comes out in Next of Kin.
There you go.
Oh man, which one were the Orphans? I can't remember what gang the Orphans are now.
All the kids. That film in pages.
I guess because they're orphans. I'm trying to think who they were.
I'm now stuck in Baseball Furies. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I was Warriors come out to play. Who was in
Steve, how you doing, mate?
Hey.
Great collection there. I'm a boot sale fan. Yeah, everyone loves a boot sale. Only when you're winning, though. It is soul destroying when you've woken up so early.
We did it all for the booty. The big band booty.
Big booty guys. Big booty guys. Oh, man.
I blame myself because I've literally never mentioned it until now. But yeah, the White Dragon is the only one that I need to complete the set. But you know what?
It will happen.
It will happen.
If it doesn't, I have the Black Dragon, so it's not like I don't feel like I'm missing out on a whole figure. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's a variant, and that annoys me. But I will get it at some point.
To play that, all right, boys. How's it going?
I've completely worn through the popper the guys gave me.
Wow, it really is.
Yeah, I've used it so much. It's split on both sides, so I've rendered it useless, guys. I've overused it. I'm sorry, I have to find another one now.
So
that had been in their home for years, and they trusted you with it.
It was literally a family heirloom. And look, hold on, it has no stay anymore because I've damaged the infrastructure.
I'm pretty sure they only said you can borrow it for a bit. You had to give it back.
Okay, well, on a totally unrelated note, has anyone got any glue?
Has anyone got a blue popper?
Yeah.
Go on, Andy.
What else you got, mate? You got some posts then, did you?
I did get some posts. So something was waiting on my doorstep. Well, two things were waiting on my doorstep today, and both of them I was like, what did I do? But then I was like, oh no, hang on. One, I knew what was coming. Then I had to open it to figure out what the second box was. But through Facebook and Leon K, on the Facebook groups, if you ever see his name, really good guy. I got another pop. Oh my god, what are they called again? Popper socket connector, dude.
Matchbox ones.
Yeah. So like you can take them all apart and then connect them. No. You connect them with other things. I've got the one from Rise Toys, the American football player up there.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of them now, but I might as well try and get the set. But yeah, so I got that off of him, and something else I was hoping turned up today didn't, so I'll have to keep that for next week. But it's along the lines of this film. I got this guy. So he's one of the Lost Boys from Hook.
Oh, he's the one that rolls up.
Yeah.
They've made it looks like Judge Doom at the end of Roger Rabbit. That's weird.
I'm not sure about the accessory bits. He's got like a weird beaver. I don't really remember that from the film, but he's got a beaver. That's kind of weird.
He's been run over by a comedy steamroller.
Yeah, but like, just remember the film. He just rolls up and just rolls down the stairs and like takes out a load of pirates.
But he's meant to be fat.
Well,
I like it. I like it because it's weird, but he looks flat to me.
He's pretty cool.
I love the way he's got a beaver.
But yeah, so it looks like So anyway, there's a spoiler alert. More Hook stuff turning up next week.
Andy, you collecting Hook stuff now?
It might appear that way.
I have the Hannah picked up the big vehicle thing that you put them all in, like the cruisy.
I may have 3 turning up.
Of them? Of them? Why didn't you say something? You're never going to get rid of it. Are you serious? You bought a bunch of them?
No, there was a job lot on eBay. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. It's too hot.
Aaron,
stupid mask I'm trying to sleep with.
Aaron, new rule. We stop listening when Andy starts talking about how like he's run out of money, and because this is where he spends his money.
I've
known that for many of the years.
Dude, seriously, when this lot turns up, I'll tell you what I spent in total of postage. I think it's cost me 16 quid. I got three different vehicles and about 5 different figures.
I spent 32 quid getting that from America.
Right, so there you go. Jesus Christ, I'm a hard-working lad. Anyway, after all your comments, Mr. Brad sent something over to me, and in the box sent something for you guys. Well, one thing definitely for Aaron, and the other thing we've got to fight amongst ourselves. Okay. So he added to my little Monster in the Pocket collection. I love this. I love the Jazz Hands Hydra.
Yeah,
that is.
I won't call it. It may not be called a Hydra, but I just love the like Jazz Hands stance on him. I think that's awesome.
You say sent something to me?
But it's definitely called the Jazz Hands something.
So for Mr. Aaron.
Oh, hello.
You know, he heard you like some Star Wars.
Hey, bro, I heard you like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I heard you like some stars with your waters.
So you got that. But then also
appreciate that, Brad. Thank you, mate.
I think I'm claiming it just because it came to my house and it's up to me to.
Wait, whoa, hang on.
What is it?
Hang on.
It's an 18 Corvette.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Gibbs.
But dude, you don't even know what 18 is. You weren't around. But it's one of the Rough Rider versions. I've got an 18 truck, which is a Rough Rider, but I didn't even know they did a Corvette. But I mean, not that I know much, but
I used to have the
awesome.
Galoob made the classic. I had 2 or 3 of the Baracus bands, and I had the helicopter, and then like the truck and all that. But the thing I had, which I don't often see, I saw it go on for sale on Facebook a while ago, and I was like, oh, but someone else jumped all over it. Was it was like a metal chassis but a plastic frame of the Corvette, of Face's white Corvette, but it was the 375 scale. You don't often see that kicking around.
No,
that's cool.
No, that was like I had that as a kid, dude. As far as I'm concerned, as long as Aaron, obviously, if Aaron is wants it, that's between you two. But
Well-
that's in your wheelhouse, man. You keep holding.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But anyway, we'll figure it out. But thank you very much, Mr. Brad. It's awesome.
I think it's only. I speak from my brother here, who found the Mr. T at the boot fair in front of you.
Sickener.
So from brother to cousin, I think you should keep that one.
Well, you got
Mate, that was heart wrenching that he got that. I was
and
like,
he was genuinely upset about that.
anyway, all love.
You
all love.
know that's like just thrown in his garage now.
His kids have probably ripped the arms off it, smashed it up.
It was all fully clothed, like what 12-inch Mr. T.
Yeah,
It had his clothes. It had the earring.
He repainted it for a Rocky version.
Repainted it. I swear he said he was going to give it to one of the kids. They could just like smash it up, throw it around.
Throw the glass.
I'm pretty sure I saw my youngest nephew just like dragging it by his legs through the sandpit the other day.
You know what? If a kid plays with it, fine. You know, toys are meant to be played with.
Says through gritted teeth.
Okay. Also, we had a box of stuff. So, remember the three of us bought some stuff from Bobby 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, amazingly, the box has turned up already.
Ooh.
Not sure
What?
how we managed to get the post so quick, but we've got a little box of goodies from USA.
Okay. Cool.
Now I have already opened it because
Like an eagle.
because it was.
What we got?
I've opened it already because it was really well wrapped and stuff, and I didn't want to spend hours trying to like wrap it and it'd just be noise. So, do you mind if I just show off? Actually, shall I show you some of the bits that were given in as extras that we didn't know about?
Well,
It
show
said
us,
extras.
show us what we actually got first, because I can barely remember.
Okay, so
What did I buy? I can't.
right, Mr. Dan, you're the one that spent the most, to be fair,
Right.
as always. Overcompensating. No, we have some Addams Family figures.
Cool. Oh, so yeah, we did speak about these. I don't know if I'm going to keep these or not because I'm so irritated that they didn't make a Wednesday.
Yeah, she's on there, but it just says coming soon. Same with Thing. I feel like Thing would have been cool.
But isn't there a smaller thing that actually works with the scale inside like one of them? I'm sure I've seen that go.
Oh yeah, with the nanny.
Well,
Hang on, you've got another one. Don't you worry, you've got that.
I think there's like
It's on top of a broomstick.
There you go. So I think there's about 3 or 4 different things that come with different figures. So I think there's 6, and I think I haven't got Gomez, Morticia, or Uncle Fester, right? But
That's true.
But on the back it says coming soon, cousin it. Okay, fine. Wednesday.
Yeah.
How are you making Granny before you're making Wednesday? Like what?
Because they needed something to try and make you get the second series, I guess.
Well, obviously it didn't work because not enough people bought it, so they didn't bother with a series 2, as far as I can work out.
Well, whatever.
But then that makes it even better that the Wednesdays out there will only be non-released or prototypes.
Now, how does that make it better? I'm never going to open it.
Yeah, you will.
Well, all right, Mr. Happiness, Jesus Christ! I'm sad I even showed you this box now.
To be fair, if anyone can get hold of that, it's probably Bobby 80s.
Yeah, you know, right?
You also got some Starship Troopers.
Oh, lovely.
Nice. Going to banners.
The most lifelike Carmen Electra you'll ever see.
I love them because
Carmen
they look nothing like anything.
Not Carmen Electra. What's her name?
You're thinking of
Ibanez.
Her name's Carmen, isn't it?
Yeah, Carmen Ibanez.
Dennis. What's her name? Denise Richards.
Dennis Richards, yeah.
Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington.
And Jake Busey in it. Cheers.
All right. Jesus Christ. If Bobby's watching this, you sound very ungrateful. I mean,
I'm saying it's Jake Busey. It's Gary Busey's son. Plays Ace Levy, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yeah.
I have no idea. You could be
That's
winding
not crazy, right? It's Gary Busey's son in Starship Troopers. Why am I explaining myself to you guys?
I don't know. Mr. Aaron, we have the Captain Planet.
Oh yes. So this
Carry
was
on your 90s shelf.
Yeah.
my 90 shelf. Happy with that.
Really nice one. It's really crisp.
It looks nice. Looks sharp. It's
Then
popping.
I grabbed myself a Rico.
That's the best
nice.
one they made in that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's the only
awesome.
one
I mean, I'm not going down the whole wave, but at least just to have Johnny Rico is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Well,
Jake,
if you are going down the whole wave, I know someone who's relatively ready to part with his other Starship Troopers figures.
Nah,
so which ones,
I love
Aaron,
the
which ones
film.
you got? The 2 that
I'm
I
not
just
into
got.
it.
I had the whole set. The only ones I've kept is Ace and Rico. I think basically the 2 Andy's got there. I think. That Rico, definitely that Rico, and I think
Is
that
Ace.
Ace.
Is anyone Rico? Because I've already
haven't you got the Grim on, like Toxic Raider Ace Levy?
Yeah, but I'm getting rid of them.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
I've literally just kept that Ace because he looks like a proper trooper.
I've got me a Casper Van Dien signed.
Yeah, all right.
No, I'm just saying that's why I wanted the other two.
Just a little taster, mate. Just a little taster. Keep me sweet.
Right, then one last thing, which I need to talk to Badger Toys about, and we'll get it passed over to him.
Just one. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
I was going to say that after this live stream, you'll all have a chance to buy our sweaty vests and pants after this.
That's my essentially my
mate. I've been wearing my boxes for like a 12-hour shift in this heat, and I'm still wearing them now. If anyone wants to buy them, they are
extra vinegary.
Brian will like this because he knows I haven't worked out forever. Like this used to be my workout vest.
Reps for Jesus.
Reps for Jesus. Disaster.
But yeah, this is another Conehead figure. But as I say, this is potentially going on to Badger Toys, Mr. Aaron.
Now, Andy, you haven't got to say anything, but I'm pretty sure you've only got this out of spite, just to prove that they're not worth as much as maybe the market is demanding that they are worth. Somewhere.
Don't know what you're on about.
Fair enough.
I need to comment or deny that.
Fair enough. We'll leave it there, shall we?
I haven't got another beer. No, yeah, I'll leave that there. But then we got some random freebies. We've got some cool bits. So, a packet of My Pet Monster luncheon napkins.
That's pretty cool.
That is so Bobby, right?
That
is so Bobby.
It's really cool. I mean, yeah, who knows what we're going to do with it, but yeah. Then there is a selection of watches, which again is very Bobby. There's stuff I've never heard of. I don't know. There must be. I think there's about 10 watches in total.
Casio.
Shark Bites.
Right.
I'm not sure if it's like an American branded food or whatever, but Shark Bites is something. There's mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese watch.
I like that.
That's cool. Macaroni Club. That's pretty cool.
I won't go through all of them because it's boring. I don't want to lose people. But yes, we've got some Disney watches. Got Pocahontas and Cinderella.
It was at this moment that Andy turned into the Clapper Market man. Got some watches. got Disney watches, boys. Disney watches for the girls. Mac and cheese watches for the gents.
We got a Kellogg's USA.
I like that one. That's my favourite one, I think.
Get your Kellogg's watches.
Yeah, watch. I really like this one. I don't know why.
It's because it's got the old school Casio vibe, isn't it?
Yeah,
man. That's old school G-Shock. Yeah, those colours, that golden sort of like burgundy is proper. I like that one, don't I? The Pillsbury Doughboy one.
Yeah, I can't get a picture. Oh, damn it.
That's it. That's there. Just there.
Is that you got it?
Yeah, it's Pillsbury Doughboy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got some watches. There's a couple of Shrek ones as well, which are odd. And then he very nicely threw in this.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's nice of him.
That's amazing.
So I think between us we'll figure out what we do with the freebies. But
I think were you thinking of maybe some sort of Toy Division giveaway for the Star Wars figure?
Oh, that's what I mentioned to you guys.
You did say if there was anything extra
to carry on the sort of love going.
Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to do.
So we'll raffle it off. Only £60 a ticket.
Yeah. It's been touched by Mr. Bobby's 80s, and now it's in our hands. It's got to be worth $60.
That's per ticket, mate.
Yes,
per ticket. Wow. Okay.
And every entry gets a free worn underwear thrown in.
Yeah.
Crap! I just put a wash on.
Yeah. See my vest.
See my.
We'll give that away somehow. I'm looking forward to when we do Sandown at NEC again, because I genuinely want to do like giveaways at the events. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can save one for the event.
No, not necessarily saving this. I just mean in general. I think it'd be quite cool. You know how I try and stitch Andy up. It'd be like whoever can, I don't know, annoy Andy the most. that won't be the criteria.
Whoever hired the best thing on someone's stall.
Yeah. That'd be a good one. Whoever can leave the worst toy on someone's stall, and then they don't notice, so you tell the other boys.
And they physically have got to like the winner wins when the person packs it up, takes it home, and then goes, "What the hell is this?"
You know, and
didn't you do that with Bizarro though, with that painting Braun Strowman thing?
But speak of the devil, when he shall appear, this was all started by Rise Toys and stuff, as far as I'm concerned, with his miniature dinosaurs at Chatham. So this is his fault. This is your fault, right? You will see him on the 31st. Bring the watches, Andy, and tape them into some kind of weird flasher max so you can display them properly. I'm
there.
All right.
Oh, guys, you're gonna have a really good time.
Oh yeah, Aaron can't make it, right? But that's all right because it means like the new toy division is.
Yeah,
there is a rumor that me and Rye are the same person. You never see me and Rye in the same place at the same time.
That's because he hates you.
It's okay. It's all right. I'm used to it.
I'm not even commenting on that. I'm just going to awkwardly look around for stuff.
I now know who's the person who dislikes my videos now. God damn you, Ray.
Before they're even published, in Andy's case.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I stopped. Couldn't handle it. But yeah, Aaron, Badger Toys, I see your comment. Yeah, we'll sort something out.
All right. Nice.
But yeah, so there we go. That is it.
Coneheads is a genuinely underrated film. I think it's one of the best Saturday Night Live films. That and Night of the Roxbury are two of my favourite Saturday Night Live films.
I still haven't seen Night of the Roxbury, actually.
Media. I mean, this is it, right? I'm going to sit and be like, mate, you never seen Night of the Roxbury, mate. Oh, mate, watch it. Like,
no, I haven't, yeah.
But you might watch it now and be like, it's not that funny. Because what makes it funny to me is because it's always been funny. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's going to hold up the test of time.
I think you had to be really into that Saturday Night Live thing, didn't you, at the time?
You have to not be annoyed by Will Ferrell at all to find it funny.
His earlier stuff, fine. I find him very annoying now. But
like what I said when I watched it for the first time, you could see so many jokes in there, like the ones that stuck were the ones he developed, like Step Brothers and all that sort of stuff.
What's funny is that the sketch for that on Saturday Night Live, when they did like the sketch of the brothers, it was Will Ferrell as in the film, Chris Kattan as in the film, and Jim Carrey was the third one. But they broke it down to two guys for the film. But it was all the sketches. It's three of them, Jim Carrey as well. So
it's quite
bit of trivia. Bit of trivia.
Learning stuff.
There you go.
Love it.
Yeah,
that is ace.
I told you, it's Jake Busey. Yeah. I always wondered in that film why he smashes through his hand with a knife. It just seems completely unnecessary and not what you want to do for someone who is on your side going to war for you. You know what I mean? It seemed like totally over the top.
It's the future. They got like laser things that like heal people's legs like really, really quickly.
Do they? So, but it's so the future. They haven't even got like prosthetics for people wandering around with missing limbs. Makes no sense.
They do.
Do they?
Rajak has the metal hand.
The recruiter guy's sitting there without any legs. Ironside, when he's a teacher, is wandering around with a flipping stump where he used to have an arm.
Yeah, and then he gets the metal one when he joins the army.
Oh, you have to be in the army to have prosthetics.
But I don't want to get into the political debate of the Federation of the Starship Troopers. But yes, basically, if you're serving, they will. If you're a citizen,
okay, I understand.
I don't think I've ever watched it that in depth. I've got to be honest. I just appreciate the film for its stupidity.
I mean, it's very stupid, but it is a classic.
But it is a great scene, though. Who needs a hand? Who needs to know how to use a knife in a nuke fight?
Yeah. I mean, the slightly bigger question would be, why even have ground troops when you can just fly over and drop nukes? Anyway, let's not get into the politics of Follow my YouTube channel if you want to know more.
We're bringing back Waffle Talk.
We're bringing Waffle Talk.
Dude, we should do another Waffle Talk. Just let Dan go off.
What about Starship Troopers?
Bring
anything you like.
You should do it like plan it out. Like those History Channel episodes when they talk about a war and like this is how this general failed in the Battle of
The trouble
Him
is,
37.
the trouble is, if anyone watching has ever watched Cinema Sins, or in fact, like pitch meetings, Screen Rant stuff, there are people out there that do it like
Yeah, probably really well. Yeah.
you know what I mean.
You're-
So
you're-
people
you're
are like,
just ripping them off.
Huh?
You're just ripping them off.
Well, it would feel that way, but just
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to such a poor level that it wouldn't even be considered a rip-off. It would just be an embarrassment if someone's going, I don't like that because this don't make no sense, and then there's someone else that's put together like an entire 20-minute film with clips, with inserts, with So yeah, what I'm saying is I can't be bothered. Now you're getting pogged, right? And you're getting dinoed. And Orion sounds a little bit close to Aryan, so let's stay away from that little.
Yeah, I know. I'm very careful. Like, probably shouldn't have said that out. With the YouTube bots are going like,
probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Apologies. Yeah.
Wow.
You said a no word. Big Brother does not like that.
Hey, Paul.
Toy Scavenge, how you doing? Yeah. Again, you might have missed it. After $9.99, we'll buy you this nice sweaty vest off me, unwashed.
Yes,
Better
thank you,
bits.
dude.
Yeah, no, I really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much.
See, I genuinely, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not trying to be weird or like difficult.
Dizzy.
Was much hotter on every level. Even back then, it was, and it annoyed me. Even then, you're like Johnny,
Babes.
babes, but like Johnny, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Wild Things is where Denise Richards really.
Well, Denise Richards really peaked when she married Charlie Sheen, of course.
Yeah, she really did.
She was by winning.
Tiger Blood.
All that tiger blood. God, it's hot. It's hot. How's everyone on the chat doing? How's everyone in the chat doing?
It's just,
I think
even there's loads of bits of Starship Troopers that's like, ugh.
I'll be back.
As a film, it's just so good. Do you know what I mean? It's just a totally watchable.
Yeah.
And that's the same with a lot of films. Even though like it's hard to suspend your disbelief sometimes, they're still utterly brilliant films.
Yeah,
Starship Troopers 2, not so much. Starship Troopers 3, back up a little bit. It's weird.
I don't know. I still didn't like it. I felt like they were onto something with the plot, but it just didn't stick.
Weird that they had like grenade bugs that just exploded. I mean, it got very, very silly, and they obviously had no budget. They were doing stuff outside of their budget, which was a bit bad. Yeah. And
some of the cartoon anime, the cartoon series was really good. The Roughnecks, I really enjoyed that, but that was more based on the actual book than it was the film. Yeah. And then you had
I've got the game in my garage, like the original card game. I swear it's from the 70s or 80s. It's weird.
Yeah, every time I search Starship Troopers on eBay, it always brings up the board game.
I've got it in my garage. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, hello.
Well, I will.
Will do.
I talking to G.I. Joes and Tiger Force and stuff. Did you see Ed's like flea market pick
I
up?
haven't watched it yet.
Oh my god! Literally, take me to Belgium. Like, yeah.
Oh wow. I want to do that. I really want to. Once this is all over, I really do want to ignite our
we're doing it.
Our international peacekeeping trip to the EU.
We're gonna solve Brexit by going and buy some toys in Belgium.
I think it's the only way.
I think we're going to rip it to pieces going there. We'll be like, why?
Oh, bye, Dan. See you later, mate.
Was that you or him?
That was him. I think he's just decided. Yeah, been booted.
Well, it's pretty bad if one of us gets bored. They just leave, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Got booted, boys. Just booted me out. And I saw Andy go, whoop, and that was it. It was
that was a secret code.
It was a It was like the end. It was like a tunnel of white, and my whole life flashed before my eyes, and it was quite.
That's what happens. We already started the peace process, and already the man's coming down on us. Already tried booting you out of the chat.
They've caught up with my my comments from earlier on, and were like, no,
Yeah.
StreamYard's not going to have that. There's just no way. Yeah, no, 100%, man. I mean, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome because it'd be fun as hell. B, we'll find some cool toys, which is awesome. And C, how good would it be to go over and see an Ed and those guys? It's going to be great.
Yeah, it would actually be good to hang out. Although after 10 minutes, we'll probably be like just rambling on for so long. They'll be like, okay, bye. Like,
me and Ed are going to go down a mid-90s pop punk black hole that we're never going to get out of.
That's right.
You distract him with all that chat, and me and Aaron will run around the booth. It'll be fine.
Well, Kieran makes a good point. I really missed out missed a trick there. I should have, when I got kicked out, I should have rebooted it, but been like, just, that would have really upset Andy, I think.
I hate that thing. I mean, I'm glad for you, and I'm.
I've got a feeling like one day, Dan, you're going to pick that baby thing up, and the head's just going to go and pop off.
It's quite well put.
I don't know.
It sort of sits like that, so when you sort of balance it.
Yeah, it's just the way the head moves. I keep thinking it's just gonna.
Yeah. Whoop.
Yeah. It's cool though.
It's very cool.
So, what haven't we touched base on?
So we got toy fairs coming up, which is cool.
Oh, bye, Dan.
Are you guys doing the toy fair this weekend? No, Dan's back now. Aaron's gone. I'm so confused.
Aaron's not gone for me. Something is going wrong. I see all three of us.
Yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. Yes, I'm not selling at anything this weekend. I'm supposed to be going to a barbecue on Saturday, and that's probably going to get rained off, but I think it's still going ahead. And then Sunday, I definitely will be at Totton. I was kind of hoping to do like a car boot trip towards Totton, but I think, again, it's going to be crappy weather.
Yeah, weather doesn't look too sublime, does it really?
Well, I kind of feel like they just don't know what's happening. Like,
we've been promised tropical storms here for about 72 hours, and there's been nothing of the sort. So I think we're just going to have to see what happens. And
I'm looking on a certain public news website now, and it just says thundery showers and a gentle breeze.
Oh, we'll see.
Sorry, Claire's not around because she's staying at her mum's at the moment, and she just messaged. She was like, "Why all the vests?" And I'm like, "You're stalking me." I was like, "You actually watched the show?" She's like, "I'm not watching now." I was like, oh, "Okay."
Why all the vests? Because the weather.
Oh yeah, no, I have just said it's pretty hot.
Is this why Andy had the stones to get 2 massive boxes of toys delivered to him this week? Because he knew.
Absolutely. If Claire, if you are watching, they're not going to be here by the time you get back. I promise.
There'll be different boxes.
And I won them all one. I've won every single one of them.
I believe. I don't think this is outrageous for me to say that. Well, I'm not even going to say who it is, so it won't be outrageous. But yeah, on Friday this week, I'll be going to a wedding reception.
I'm glad I couldn't get it off.
Of one of our compadre toy collector guys is getting married. So, and I know you two would want to be there, but I do appreciate work is what it is at the moment.
I would definitely have loved to have gone, but
yeah. So we'll see. Saturday, I'm not sure. It depends what happens, obviously, with this wedding on Friday. But then, Sunday, I'd like to do a boot and Totton or just Totton. We'll see.
Yeah, like I say, I think weather will be the only thing that defeats us this weekend. Yeah. If it's on, I'll be there.
Yeah. I mean, Totton will be on whatever, won't it? Surely.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like the indoor stuff will be.
Paul, yes, Paul, that is the baby from Brain Dead. Sorry, just yes.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one.
No.
Yeah.
And Paul knows, because if you know, you know, and if you don't, you go, "What is that?" Or if you're Andy, you go,
"No."
No.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, I'm glad it's your thing. Awesome. Some of the other stuff you have makes me go like, I don't want to go in that room. Turn the light on.
This is just little baby Selwyn.
Selwyn is his name.
Selwyn.
Baby
Selwyn.
Okay. Doesn't make it any cuter, but yeah.
So yeah, Tommy Two-Face's sister lives in Belgium. and says
Another reason to go? No, I'm joking. No. I'm joking to you and Claire.
So Claire's not watching.
Claire's not watching. Not only the mass disrespect to both only Two-Faced.
Disrespect to the max. Maximum disrespect.
And
it's these English buds. I don't know why buds turned English. They should stay American.
Well, with that American with their 0.1% alcoholic content.
Yeah, suits me better.
Yeah. So I went to Belgium, went to some flea markets. Yeah, well, every time Ed or any of those guys in Belgium go to flea markets, I do appreciate, same as over here, there are probably days where nothing is found, but when they do find stuff, cool, blimey,
yeah,
proper.
Do you know what I miss? I do think about it from time to time. Like when I was younger, we used to go on like holidays to France and stuff, and like my parents would just drag us around like the local flea market in the town because they're looking at French rugs and table, and you're sitting there going, "Oh, I just want to go up." Do you know what I mean? And probably there would have been so many good. Sorry. No. There must have been so many good toys there and stuff, and it's just like just wasn't the time. And now you sit back and go, "Oh man, I bet there was some good stuff there."
100%. But all we were interested in on like if there was like not that there was school trips, but is like flick knives, bangers, and knuckle dusters. That's you go to France, you bring back flick knives, bangers, and knuckle dusters. Not so much anymore, but yeah.
When I went over with the school, we actually did bring back bangers.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course you did. You brought back bangers. And then the cool kids brought back flick knives. But if you knew the score, you'd brought back knuckle dusters.
Dude, I wish I'd like to have a knuckle. Just
of course you would.
Not to use it, but just that I don't know.
Home defense.
If anyone was to come in here, I'd be like, just take it, don't touch me.
Do you want me to go and get I've only got Stay there. I'm gonna go and get the knuckle duster that I kept because you'll like it. Hold on.
Just not the willow stuff. Anything but the willow stuff.
Yeah, leave my double dick dragon alone. You can have anything else. Like a cup of tea while you pack your bag.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that almost sounds very dodgy, but in our world, I bet there's some good stuff in that van. Oh man.
See,
that's the great thing.
Like
that's the great thing though. Like when you're in countries, because when you use other currencies, it's like monopoly money. So it's not real money, is it?
No, but I mean, imagine that the shame. Like you'd be like, oh man, I wish I had more money, but you can't go anywhere. You're in a field in a foreign country, like you don't know where the nearest gas station is or something.
What's he talking about?
We're just talking about Tommy Toothpaste here, vintage toys for sale. I would have needed a few grand that day. Only had about €50. I was just saying it's all right because like foreign money is just play money. It's monopoly money.
It's not real, is it?
No, it's not. It's like €50 isn't £50 anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's just not.
It's plastic money. So you know the film Constantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Constantine. No,
oh man.
It's got it's literally.
You got all the little like Jesus, the religious symbols in it,
crosses,
yeah. And all the religious wording on it. But it's sold as a jokes, really, isn't it? They're sold as like a belt buckle.
Yeah.
They're sold as belt buckles, even though it's like there is no way to attach a belt.
Wow, that is good.
It's just a metal knuckle duster. But I kept this one because I quite like the film Constantine.
Underrated film, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's very underrated.
As always, Keanu Reeves is really, really bad in it, but he's still really likable. But I'm a huge fan of Peter Stormare in general, and his portrayal of the devil, I think, is second to none. He's properly good.
Yeah.
I was going to try and take offence to your comment then, but you're kind of right. I mean, Keanu Reeves is a really nice, likable dude.
Likable, and in everything he's in, you're just like, isn't Keanu awesome? Was he good? No, he's a terrible actor.
Point Break, come on.
Yeah. Don't diss Point Break.
Have you watched it recently?
Yes. I actually have. I paid for it on Amazon.
And I sold it for 15 cents today on my DVD.
You ain't seen Point Break.
You ain't seen Point Break, but you haven't seen Johnny Utah. Jesus. Point Break is a good film because of Patrick Swayze and because of Robin Banks in President's Masks. That's it.
No, it's a good film, man.
It's not a good film. And Keanu Reeves is a bad actor. I love him. He's brilliant. The one thing he's good in is probably John Wick, because he has to be almost emotionless. But everything else, maybe The Matrix again, because he's like a stone-faced god, basically. So,
I agree. I think Matrix is an overrated film. To be fair, I like it, but I don't really like it.
The first Matrix.
The first Matrix is even though it's silly, it's important. The second two, nah. But the first,
some of the visuals are very good, and it was very up to date.
Just the whole concept.
The concept was something that was new, which in sci-fi that's quite a hard thing to be bothered to get. So, but yeah, like The Day the Earth is still.
I'll give you that one. That's
you ain't seen Point Break.
You ain't seen Point Break? Oh, mate. So when I saw Point Break when I was young, I loved it so much. I was obsessed. I wanted to do a skydive, and one of my ex-girlfriends paid for me to do us both to do skydives, which is super nice, and I appreciate it. And it was an awesome experience. But we did have to go to Exeter 4 times, because every time I went down there, the weather was bad.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So like it took ages, but yeah, I think it was 15,000 feet skydive.
Love that.
And then when I hit the deck, I went no.
Nice.
I didn't do that, but in my mind, I did that. So.
You should have done, just to freak the dude out behind you. And like, what the hell was going on here?
Well, I was strapped to a dude, so I had to jump on his back and hit a bit.
Yeah, do it.
and then when you've done that, after you've done it, he would have been like, Point Break, and you'd be like, yeah, dude, and you'd be like, yeah.
You get a free ride and you go up again. See, you missed out.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah,
but Keanu, like even in Bill and Ted, like so, me and Hannah watched. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but Bill and Ted Face the Music, the newest one.
I haven't seen it.
Matt, you know what? It's genuinely good fun.
It is very good fun, but it's not great.
It's not great. It isn't great, but it's fine. But what screams to me throughout the entire film is, God damn, Alex Winter is so much better at acting than Keanu Reeves, which is crazy because Alex Winter hasn't acted since Freaked and Bill and Ted films and Lost Boys, and then he stopped acting and did directing. But he's so much better than Keanu Reeves at acting. It's like scary. He's not a good actor. He's an awesome guy, a legend, and I'll still watch a film just because he's in it, because I think he's brilliant, but he's not a good actor.
I mean, I do. Part of me does want to agree with you, but part of me doesn't want to say it aloud because I'm scared.
Because he's such a legend, and I appreciate that, and I agree. He's awesome.
Well,
yeah.
Next week.
Sorry. You ain't seen Point Break. Yeah, go on.
Mate, you've never seen Game of Thrones, mate. Everyone loves it. Brad.
Me and Vic at the moment are watching True Blood.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen that.
I've never seen it. You've never seen True Blood?
Vampires, meh.
Yeah. It's good. I'm enjoying it. Is it
just like a more butch version of Twilight?
No, it's better. Yes, but it's different. It's better.
And there's better concepts in it, and it's cool. But it's really weird because I know it's it's older than Game of Thrones, but every time it's HBO, so that HBO, like the fuzziness goes, and then the HBO symbol appears, and as soon as it starts, I'm like, yeah. Just every time I can't get that damn intro for Game of Thrones.
How many times have you said it aloud, and how many times has Vic said stop?
Yeah.
It was funny for like the first 3 I'd done it, and now we're just about to start season 3, and she basically wants to kill me.
I was like that with Oz forever. I was like, "Ow!" And then after that, Sopranos, because it was just on all the time. But yeah,
I only recently watched Sopranos during lockdown. It was very good. See you later, Rob. Hope,
Rob.
Yeah, take care.
Take it easy, bro. Good seeing you in the chat. Oh, I just jumped a little bit. 2 seconds.
Kieran knows. I mean, it is a legendary film, and back in the day, it was the one, but it hasn't held up. It just hasn't.
That's why they made a remake.
The remake is absolute.
I've never seen the remake.
Oh, I know.
Didn't want to.
I love bad films, as I've mentioned a lot of times. I would watch Sharknado again and again and again. The Point Break remake is
bad.
Awful.
It was a film that never.
My balcony and break my legs.
It was a film that never needed remaking. There's films out there that just don't need a remake. because why would you?
So Carlos says the singer from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I vaguely remember Anthony Kiedis being in it, but it's Flea, isn't it? That's is it both of them? Because Flea's in loads of stuff. Flea's in like Big Lebowski and all sorts of stuff. Like
Slappity bits.
Interesting fact about Flea. Flea is also an amazing percussionist, but he's also a great horn player, and he played horns for like Nirvana and stuff on a lot of their records. Like
I missed out what you said he's a great porn star. I was like, what?
Horn.
Horn. Yeah, horn. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I got it when you said, yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen it, and I won't watch that.
You don't ever have to watch it. I mean, no.
It's like watching a remake of Total Recall. Like, why would you?
Yeah, again, I never watched that either. I watched Total Recall the other day. Actually, it's really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen the remake.
I've watched it.
Yeah, I don't mean the remake was really good. The original one was still good.
Yeah, apart from when Arnold says, "What I believe is consider this a divorce," when he shoots Sharon Stone in the face, but it comes out as like consider the divorce, and it's like, is that the best take you got? Is that the best he did? Consider the divorce. It's so weird. Anyway. But
it's like when I was saying when I watched the Commando film. The one-liners in it are just so good.
So, I ate greens for breakfast, and I'm hungry.
So my wife hates all the comics, sci-fi, geeky stuff. So I made her watch Buffy series. Yeah, Buffy, 100%, all over that. Yeah. Finished that, and then she went on to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She loved them both. What's next?
Ooh.
Oh. Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf. I love
no.
I love Red Dwarf. Let's not get into that.
But I mean, for something like Claire's the same. She doesn't like a lot of this stuff.
She likes Buffy. She liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either, actually.
First 3 seasons of X-Files. Both seasons of The Boys.
Sons of Anarchy.
If Tommy Toothpaste is on what I think about, Carnival. Is that the one with the fairies in it?
Yeah.
They're fae or something.
Yeah. Carnival was good. There was one that I don't think it was. I'm jumping around it. I don't think it was HBO, but there was a series called American Gothic, which I liked as well back in the day. But Carnival was good.
Yeah. So Paul, really do check out Carnival. I think it's on Amazon.
Yeah, I like on Amazon. I'm like the only person, I think, because it's failed on every level, that likes the program American Gods.
I started watching it and never finished it.
No, I've never watched it.
Kieran makes a good point, which might help Paul out, that if your missus enjoyed Buffy, give Angel a try, because it's a lot of the same vibe, basically.
Very different premise though. But
there are characters from both in both.
Yeah, and probably you could argue that characters in one of them are probably better in the other one.
Well, but we can agree that both have not enough of the gentleman, which is the best character in all Buffy and Angel franchise.
Me know nothing.
You know them guys that I love that fly.
I know, and you want to cosplay them and get a Segway and do the like you're floating.
Sorry for going on about it that one time.
So Andy, he hasn't told you about the other half of the cosplay where he needs someone to be in like a straitjacket thing, like a little. That's me.
Yeah. I need you. And I'm going to shake your head. Talk about it later.
No, I'd happily give it a go.
Why not?
Oh, hang on. No, we got our things mixed up.
I've got the DVD downstairs of Series 1 of Carnival. It's good. It's, a while ago, so many series came out like all at once that were quite good. But like things like The Strain, you're talking like 3 or 4 years ago, like a bunch of stuff came out.
I really enjoyed oh my god, Swamp Thing. And I know apparently they couldn't keep the swamp in the studio or whatever it is, but I thought the series was really good.
I didn't watch it because I heard that it ended. It was quite good, but it ended in such a way that demanded a second series, and they're not doing it.
Absolutely.
So I'm not going to watch the first series. I'm not going to waste my time. I kind of felt this. I was annoyed, less so that The Punisher stopped on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because there was more to be done with that, and apparently it's coming back on Disney Plus because they're going to revamp it. But who knows? But The Boy, I think The Boys is genuinely one of the best things on TV for the last 10 years. But I love the graphic novel as well. And I'm not being edgy by saying The Boys is good. It's won like multiple awards. It's
it is legit good. Like
really good.
Sorry, I take my statement back. It's not Carnival. The one I'm thinking of is called Carnival Row.
Carnival Row, you're thinking of, right? Yes,
yeah, I watched a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Carnival is quite old now.
Yeah, sorry, Carnival Row.
Late 90s thing, maybe.
It's
But,
the one.
Yeah.
I need to really start trying to watch things. I never finished. I was saying to Aaron today, I never finished Loki either.
I will watch it at some point. I heard it had a disappointing ending, but it's hard to take that.
It's not. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my. I personally, out of the 3 TV shows they made, I'm a bit of a wild card. I preferred Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
See, I didn't enjoy that either.
I prefer that.
I like WandaVision.
I genuinely did enjoy WandaVision, and I watched all of it week by week. But this, the Captain America one, I didn't watch. No. I watched the first 2, gave up, and then watched it, like binged it, and was like, meh. Loki, I've watched the first 4, I think. Is there how many episodes is there?
8.
6, 8.
Oh Jesus!
6, 8,
okay.
Yeah.
Paul, I know this falls. I know she just said she doesn't like sci-fi, so this is probably a non-starter, and I appreciate that. But The Mandalorian is so good. But if she doesn't like sci-fi, that would be a tough sell to be like.
Claire doesn't. Claire's not interested in Star Wars or sci-fi or any of that stuff, but she actually generally did love The Mandalorian.
You don't need to have. You don't need to be into the Star Wars.
No, absolutely not.
Because basically,
you can watch it without knowing it.
It's a space western.
It's the 18 in space.
It's a story about a guy looking out for a kid, and you just rooting for the guy to win every time.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, there you go. Like Paul said, he's tried Mando, but you can't get past it. I get that. If you don't like, I've got friends that won't watch it.
Did she meet the baby Yoda? when the girls meet the baby Yoda, they get happy.
That's the tagline for series 3.
I'm working my way up the chat, so if I missed a comment, don't worry, I'm working upwards. I think
there was one regarding Zombie Sailor.
I thought WandaVision was so good. I really like Paul Bettany. I just thought it was so good. I really enjoyed it. I like
WandaVision. I enjoyed WandaVision, but again, I wasn't just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, like some people were. And I was just a bit like,
it's taken me a couple of attempts to watch it all the way through, but the more I watch it, the more I think there's a lot more going on there than Captain America, Winter Soldier, whatever it's called. Maybe they'll be the same. Maybe when I like to rewatch these things again and again just to see if I miss stuff. But WandaVision was definitely better the second time round.
I liked the reason why I liked Captain America, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, more was because I like the idea. I like all the stuff, like the bit that happens during the blip intrigues me more than anything else. So the fact that there was like no nations, everyone was just free, and then all of a sudden everyone, and then it opens the questions in your mind. What happens when people reappear? If people reappear when they were flying in the sky at 40,000 feet, will they reappear back then when they're in the sky and just fall to the ground?
No, they all they just walked through the what's it? Doctor Strange's tunnels, and they all
they all just people just appear like the start of the episode when in the I know it was in WandaVision, but where they're in the hospital and just all the patients in the hospital just appear.
Yeah.
Like what happens what happens if there were ever a woman who was pregnant and then the baby disappeared in the blip, would the baby then just reappear in the? So many takes from it. That's why I liked it better.
But they didn't really explain any of it though.
They've got time, mate. They're going to make a billion different series. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm gonna throw out a couple of totally random ones for Paul that I like. The Watchmen, the series, was wicked. I don't know if
but that was only one series, wasn't it?
Yep, and it only needed to be one series. It was really, really good. The first 2 series of Prison Break, if you don't watch the last 5 minutes of the last one of series 2, is almost like a perfect run. Deadwood is amazing, and that's it. I've run out of things. Maybe a series and a half of Heroes, but Prison Break I thought was really good for the first and second series. But then right at the end of the second series, they were like, "Oh, we could stretch this out for another whatever." And
so Kieran said Stargirl, which I think is DC.
Yeah.
Fantastic show. It features classic DC comic characters, and the teenagers take on their roles when the originals die in battle. That's cool. I've seen it. I haven't watched it. I don't know what it's on to watch it.
Clancy Brown is classic in everything.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Clancy Brown is, guys?
What? No.
You know,
Boys is good.
Boys is amazing. You know, The Mandalorian, where my man Bill Burr is with those and Mando's with the little crew, and there's like the horn demon guy. That's Clancy Brown plays that character.
Okay.
Okay.
In Starship Troopers, you know, Zim that captures the thing at the end.
Yeah.
That's Clancy Brown.
Really?
Yep. We're just linking. We're the Weavers. Clancy Brown.
It's all going full circle.
Clancy Brown plays about 3 different voices in various Star Wars things, in Rebels, in Clone Wars, and all sorts. He's like super in the Star Wars.
You guys think we just ad hoc this? It's all connected. It's all a multiverse.
It's almost like it's
connected.
What about Breaking Bad? Something totally. It's not sci-fi. It's not
Breaking Bad. Is great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Breaking Bad's a very Marmite thing, isn't it? You either got to be involved in it to go through with it, because some of those episodes are hard to watch.
I think it's brilliant.
Some of them are, but it's not sci-fi. It's not comics. It's just a well thought out TV show that has an ending.
If you like that, you can go straight onto bloody Better Call Saul.
Oh, see, I tried and I couldn't do Better Call Saul.
You couldn't do Better Call Saul?
No.
See that, Carlos, bro. If you watch this back,
see that, bro.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just rewatched the same thing. I love Sons of Anarchy. I've probably watched it about 8 times. Band of Brothers, amazing.
Oh, Band of Brothers.
The Pacific, amazing. This little thing that we haven't really talked about much called Starship Troopers. That's pretty cool.
Pretty sweet.
I heard RoboCop had a TV series.
I agree. Marvel fatigue, I think, is real. I as much as I enjoy them, I don't know. It
is overhyped, and I think, like, I really enjoyed Black Widow when me and Vic went and watched it at the cinema. I enjoyed it. It's a good film, but I think the problem is that it got overhyped. It didn't help that the pandemic happened, which kept pushing it back, so it made the hype train just carry on going longer than it should have done. And it was just a good film. It's just a good film. But it wasn't like Endgame good. It's good. It was just a good film, and it was
But was it only good because of the guy that plays Hopper? I think we mentioned this before, actually, and you said he steals the show.
He does, and what's her name is really good on it. The guy, she plays the other Black Widow sister.
White Widow? No, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I just don't care about Marvel anymore, guys. I just don't care about it. Any of it.
I look forward to the new Spider-Man films only because I really enjoy
I'm more interested in the new Suicide Squad because I know James Gunn will at least be
that looks good.
You know.
The meme of King Shark, me in my 20s, and then like me in my 30s.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Have you guys seen? Speaking of films, have you seen the trailer for the new Jackass film?
Yes.
I haven't. I lost interest in them a long time ago.
So Gellis79 has mentioned, I can't believe I forgot this, because as you guys know, it's one of my favourite things ever, is the series of Hannibal. Three series. I can't recommend that enough. I think it is utterly, utterly brilliant. Mindhunter's good. Series 1 and 2, good, but he needs to make a third series to kind of make it brilliant, if you know what I mean. And he said he was taking a hiatus, but Hannibal.
Well, no, he directs Love, Death and Robots.
He's involved in that. There's lots of different directors.
I think that's why, and he released all he's done is release the actors from their contracts because he's like, I don't know when we're ever going to get a chance to do it.
I mean, Love, Death and Robots, both Series 1 and Series 2, is utterly, utterly brilliant. If you
should try to do that again.
If you like robots. Did we miss some comments there? Someone asked, I feel rude.
I'm
Someone
going
asked,
back up again.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so, someone did say about
Going
zombie.
back up again.
Scorpion. Is that a film with a?
There's a TV show, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, there's a TV show about it. I can't remember. I think I don't. Is it DC maybe, or is it even? Maybe it's even nothing. Maybe it's like a new thing. Oh, Black Mirror is good. I was surprised how much I enjoyed Black Mirror.
I love it.
Again, some of the episodes in Black Mirror can be a bit. Ugh.
But there's so many good ones though.
Yeah, definitely. And the actor connection tonight.
Yeah, Kieran's got a good through link of Ian McShane. Al Swearingen in Deadwood. Yeah. Love me a bit of Ian McShane, although he did let himself down by being in Death Race somewhat. He has been in some bad films, to be fair.
Yeah, you got to pay them bills.
Pay them bills. The Witcher. I don't watch The Witcher because I just there's too much other stuff to watch, basically.
I did enjoy it, but again, it was one of the ones you have to watch a couple of times. The timeline I found very confusing in it. But you're right, the ladies do like Henry,
and a lot of the gents also. I mean, come on.
That's why I'm winking.
In these vests, come on.
More hot tub action, please.
I still, yes. Do you ever find that after the watching The Witcher, you start like acting like the way he just goes when something happens, just like, and all just like.
I know. I went and bought a pair of leather pants. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was the wrong weather to do that, mate.
You should have seen me yesterday at work.
The boss is coming. How can you tell?
just like having like some crazy like alcohol induced like fantasy where all these monsters are attacking you, but they're actually like punters and staff members. And you're like,
yeah.
Oh, I could take out a few staff. Anyway,
Tommy Toothpaste inside number 9 is legendary. As much of League of Gentlemen, Psychoville. Have you seen Catterick? Recommend Catterick if you've not.
No.
Yeah, inside number 9 is.
Paul, you do look a bit like that guy.
He absolutely looks like Charlie from Lost, 100%.
more importantly, if you look like Charlie from Lost, you are Mary from.
Paul raises a strong point. Now it's hard to do like with a little dagger, being all little.
No, he plays the guy. He's in X-Men as well.
He's an X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in like the Wolverine one, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, the rubbish one, the really, really bad X-Men film. Yeah.
No, oh, come on. See, this is why I like rubbish films. I don't mind the X-Men films.
We've always got to appreciate that Wolverine film.
You talking about Wolverine Origins?
Yeah, because wait for me. Listen to me. Let me finish. Because that was the catalyst that gave the birth to them doing the Deadpool films, which are good films and funny films.
Sort of.
But they didn't do it.
Sort of the catalyst.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is the catalyst, and he wanted.
Yeah, but that's where if.
I reckon they would have happened either way. Ryan Reynolds was like born for that role.
Do you not think a much better film, much better film, would have been him and Jesus, can't remember the actor plays Ray Donovan, his brother in the film,
Sabretooth.
Yeah, I can't remember his flipping name. It doesn't matter. Someone help me out. He's a brilliant actor.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I can't either. If the film was much more of what was a 5-minute almost like montage at the start of them going throughout periods in history just being utterly nails.
Yeah,
that's interesting to me. The rest of it is Liv Schreiber.
I think you're right. Liv something. Liv
Schreiber. I want to say. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Kieran raises a good point, Andy. How have you not mentioned Pammy in VIP yet?
Well, after the clock getting donated to me, there was a conversation in the house about Pamela Anderson, and I'm not allowed to talk about her ever again. Okay.
So, quite literally, have we got you in trouble for buying you a Pammy clock?
No, I'm only joking. I don't think I've actually seen the whole thing of VIP. Obviously, I've seen a couple of episodes, but I don't think I've watched the whole thing. It
doesn't make past 30 seconds of it.
No, that's why I watch Baywatch.
I've seen the intro maybe 100 times, but funnily enough, I've never seen an episode.
Buggers. Can't even swear.
Yeah, Inside Number 9 is the biz. Right. But everything that those guys do is
never
incredible.
Seen it. He does indeed.
Stallone, yep. Stallone.
Awesome.
Liv Schreiber, there we go. Yeah. Catch up with the top comments, Aaron, because we're almost out of time.
I don't know what we have done and what we haven't done.
Well, I'll find it. You stay there. Lots about Clancy Brown.
No, behave.
Oh, 100%. You do look like him, and that's not. You just do. It's just how it is. Right. So, Aaron, Alex has said, "Have we heard about Zombie Sailor releasing Jeff Jarrett Hasbro orange card figure out this month? Watched the video and the major response. So yes. Alex.
All right.
Cool. So yeah, I have seen that. Now, for me, it's quite lucky because I have no interest at all in the orange cards. I don't know how you feel, Andy, but the Hasbro orange cards, everyone's like, "Oh, imagine if." I'm like, "What? You got a rubbish diesel?"
I like the fact he's done that one on an orange card as opposed to the Hills and Faces line where they're on different cards.
So
it doesn't interest me enough to buy it. And I don't think I'd want to buy from him, to be honest.
So there's a bit of weird internet controversy, right, with the UK, because people said, "Oh, you ship into the UK, they're $40 a piece." And my understanding, and I could be wrong, listen, right, they're brilliant figures. I don't think they look like Hasbro's because the faces are too good. They look like customs, which is fine. And I don't believe they have any working mechanisms. I think they're like just solid. That's my understanding. And they're like $40 each plus delivery plus whatever. And a bunch of people said to him, where can we get them in the UK? And my understanding of it, and I could be totally wrong, is if the answer was, "I'm really sorry, guys, due to, customs charges, due to how Brexit is, due to whatever pandemic, you're not going to be able to get them in the UK at this point," then you go, "Fair enough. It's your business model. That's fine." But my understanding is there was a lot of, the attitude that came with it wasn't necessarily one that people liked. So a lot of people in this country are basically saying, we're not buying them purely because they don't like Zombie Sailor. Whatever. But he's doing really well and sold out pretty much. And now he is offering them to the UK.
No, I thought it was because he didn't sell out in America.
Possibly.
That he opened up the market for Europe and the UK.
Possibly, but to me, if he'd have just said that in the first place, if he just said, "Listen, I'm going to sell them locally in the States first because it's easier for me to control."
I agree with you. I totally get that. But from what I understand, he didn't handle it very well.
I'd like an El Hebner of his face, whatever. I don't care about any of the other figures, and I think you could get a custom made. Like, basically, are they going to be worth something? Maybe. I don't really care about Jeff Jarrett. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't really mean anything to me. It's a cool figure. I don't know, man. I'm a bit worried because everyone is freaking out in like a good way that they're going to start doing retros again. I don't know if it's going to be Mattel or Hasbro, and I kind of hope.
Mattel, won't it?
Probably, if they've still got a license. But you would hope you go, "Oh, they could right some wrongs. They could do some more tag teams. They could do some, I don't know, females. Bear in mind, there's a whole division and has been for years of females. Do some females. Do some managers, maybe. Don't do
another warrior. Don't do another.
We don't need another warrior. We don't need Macho Man. We don't. If you want to go backwards, let's have an Edge and Christian. Let's have a Big Show. Let's have that mid bit. You know what I mean? That got missed off, right?
Let's do a sensational Sherry, right?
Oh, Jesus, stop it! But the problem is that now I just think everyone's going to go out and buy like 10, but it's just going to be sold out everywhere immediately because people and that kind of sucks.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Aaron? You seem like you were like.
Yeah, I was going to say something. They should do like a when they did like San Diego's, some sort of exclusive one and have it in like a box set and everything of the one that like breaks through the glass wearing the disco, like the glittery stormtrooper helmet.
Oh,
falls over. And just have that whole scene.
The Shocker? What was his name?
The Shockmaster. So a bunch of people have done, the guy that did customs for You and me. And,
yeah.
He designs for Cella Toys, who have just got they've got some cool ones coming out. Some really cool.
They do. I'm just not there.
There's only one that I want Ethan Page because I like him as anyway. And Aaron, he's made Shockmasters before, like plenty. But the good thing is when they come in card, they're always upside down in the box. Do you know what I mean? Because the Shockmaster, it's Typhoon that did that.
That's crazy. I love that, and I love it. I love the fact that it's been made, but I'm also kind of disappointed that I came up with that idea completely originally, and someone's already done it.
Someone's already done it like 3 years ago. God damn it! Who's the fans out there?
Dude, I'm afraid to say, any idea you could have with regards to doing a custom wrestler of any description, I promise you someone's done it already.
I think Jax Mattel, one of the actual proper licensees, also did it.
Recently, maybe there was like a limited edition, like Elite or something.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Love that.
But there's loads of custom Hasbros, but I like the fact they're always upside down in the box because it was obviously a complete disaster. But yeah, sorry, Alex, I went off there like you were like I was having a pop, like rah, rah, rah. But yeah, that's my opinion. Like, it's cool, and I think they're going to be worth something because they're like the first lot of genuine figures made by someone else. They're not customs, but they kind of are. I think we're saying, but dude, I'm out.
I look forward to seeing what the jokesters start putting on eBay for, and I just pray. I know it's going to happen. So people are still going to pay the price, but just no, like I don't know.
Yeah, man,
it'll be a weird one.
It's too crazy.
The only way
there's a name that pops in my mind that I think will get them, and we'll do that, and we'll see. I'll disclose that in a few months if it comes true. But there is someone I think that will happen with.
There's only the only way that could be stopped is that if every place like your Smiths, your Entertainer, plus all the toy companies get. But I think it's Mattel at the end of the day, so I think they'll get stocked well. Personally.
No, I mean, even the zombie ones because they're limited, so people will get them and put them on eBay straight away.
Oh yeah, that will do it.
My stupid colourful Boba Fett I've got, like I said last week, I can't believe what people are asking for him. Like it's just.
My plan with the new ones is I'm going to order 2 sets of each because I absolutely will be opening a set, and it might be nice to keep a set on card because one day maybe I might want to collect some on card. But my mindset is that maybe one lot won't come through because I'll order from 2 different places, and if that happens, as long as I get one set to open, then that's all I want. And Brad. Ooh. We have a Paul Bearer figure. You just got to get one made. Ooh.
That is an awesome Paul Bearer, to be fair.
I've got a different one somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is.
Didn't you end up with 3 of them or something?
Look at that.
I've got 2 different
ones. That's Toy Division's ass.
I've got 2 different ones. Which one's better? I like this one. This one's more like a serious Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
And then this one's got the
yeah. It's like if toys had a noise, that is what that toy would make.
There it is. That's what you're paying for, people. Right, guys, we have hit the 10 o'clock mark. I know we started a little bit earlier, so we've run for an extra 15 minutes. So, guys, I think we're going to call it a night there. We are hot. We are sticky. Probably going to need another shower after this.
Big time shower vibe.
Guys, thank you very much again for watching. Really do always appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us on a Wednesday night. Always, so very, very grateful for it. Saturday, Enfield Toy Fair. Go check it out. If you can't make it on Saturday, there's Totten on Sunday.
And Enfield's also a regular one, isn't it? Right, so it's been held it seems to be like every 3 weeks or something, or
it is regular. I don't know if it's diary regular, but it is happening a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
And what was it? What was the other one? Did we say Melvin? Sorry, in the Melvin Hills.
Bulldog Toys, I think, is the one doing it.
I've been to it before. There is some good stuff there. So if you're in that sort of area, there you go, guys. Guys, always very, very grateful that you've been here. Happy hunting at the weekend. So I hope you get some really good stuff, and we look forward to seeing it Saturday, Sunday evening on the Toy Division page.
Yeah,
so guys, really do appreciate it. I don't know if the boys have got anything parting words.
No, you've said it all, man. Happy hunting. Enjoy the weekends.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Happy birthday, Dan.
It's not my birthday, mate. But
Happy belated birthday.
Belated birthday. And yeah, hopefully I'll see. I should hopefully definitely see you, Aaron, at the weekend. And Andy, hopefully if you can sort your.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think I'm probably again a no for this weekend. But we'll sort something.
Yeah. Okay, cool guys. Appreciate it. Have a good evening.
I'll catch Love Island on +1.
I'm going to go watch the first